Hey lovelies, welcome back to my kitchen. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a very delicious and tasty pot of macaroni pasta. If you love pasta, believe me, this is the best video and right recipe for you. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel before you leave. Thank you. So let's get started. I'll start by cooking my protein, and for this recipe I'm going to be making use of turkey. Feel free to incorporate any protein you have available, be it chicken, gizzard, beef or fish. Anyone can suffice. Then I just added in some water. I'm going to season this with some onion, some thyme, smoked paprika powder, curry powder, complete seasoning cubes and salt. Then I will allow it to cook until it is 99% ready. I checked back after a few minutes and this is done, so I'm going to remove this from the heat and set it aside. Then the next stage is to cook the pasta, and for this I'll be getting a bigger pot, adding some quantity of water that will enable me to cook the pasta, cover it and allow it to boil. The water is boiling, so I'll add half tablespoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. This oil will enable it not to stick together. They are quite optional. It is not compulsory. So this is the pasta that I'll be making use of, and every pasta comes with mode of cooking, and for this one they said you can cook for a period of 15 minutes, but I'm not going to use that manual. I'm just going to go ahead and do this the way I want. I'll be adding this to the boiling water and allow this to cook until this pasta is about 80% ready. And for this you cannot be able to calculate it properly. I don't want you to set timer. Just be checking the pasta. Once you notice that it is okay, please remove from the boil. So I checked at this point and I feel like this pasta is okay. I'm just going to sieve out the water and continue with the cooking. Do not allow it to get soggy at this point, because you're still going to cook it for a few minutes when you start frying your vegetables. While that is being set aside, I'll proceed to the next stage, and in here in a new pan I just added some cooking oil. I'm going to allow this to get hot. Then I'll add in my shredded turkey. This is the way I diced it, so you can dice according to your desired shape and sizes. I just made sure that there is no single bone in it. So I'm going to stir fry this for a few minutes and I will scoop out. In same oil, I will add in my diced onion. I'm going to saute this for a period of 10 seconds. Then I will add in my chopped fresh tomatoes. You can make use of tomato puree if you don't have fresh tomatoes, but for this recipe, this is my best. Please, before adding your onion, make sure that you check the quantity of the oil to make sure that it's not going to be too much for your pasta. If you notice that the oil will be too much, make sure you reduce the quantity before you proceed. For seasoning, I'm going to be going in with my garlic paste, my ginger paste, the red scotch bonnet pepper, and some seasoning cubes. Then I'm going to saute this until it loses its sour taste. After a few minutes, I checked back and this is properly cooked. Then this is the best time to add the rest of my vegetables, and I'll go in first with my carrot because carrot takes a little time to cook. I will saute this for 3 seconds, then I'll add the rest of the vegetables. At this stage, I'll add in my chicken seasoning and the fried turkey. I'll give it a quick stir and add in my turkey broth. Adjust with salt or any other spice of your choice, then it will be time for you to add in the macaroni. Also make sure that you're very careful with the quantity of water you're adding at this stage, because the macaroni is already 80 to 90 minutes done. Alright, so what we're just doing is to make sure that it is well incorporated with the veggies and the sauce. It needs very little water to get cooked, and you're going to do this on a medium heat. As we proceed, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, this is the best time for you to do so. Maybe you've forgotten. Trust me, you're going to love it here. We're all about amazing DIYs, kitchen hacks, lifestyle, and so many beautiful recipes. So I want to say thank you so much for subscribing, and to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch. And what I just added was my chili and my dark soy sauce. That is optional. If you don't have it, it is fine. So I'll give this a quick stir and cover to allow it to cook and marinate properly. This meal is done, and it is time for me to add in the spring onion. I'll be adding this last because it doesn't take time to cook at all. So I'll just add in and cover for about 2 seconds, and it is done, guys. This meal tasted so good. This is the best pasta recipe. If you prepare this, trust me, you're going to enjoy it. And I can't wait for you to come and tell me your experience, how you went down. And like I used to say, everybody in your family will lick your finger. This is so good, and you can adjust with other veggies of your choice if you want. I really do not like so much veggies on my pasta, so I kept it very minimal and very simple. Guys, can you see how this is looking? This is the best meal of the day. Like, this was so good, so delicious, so tasty. Everybody enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.